What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Famecast Daily. We've got all the latest details about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding game plan, and trust me, this is way more complex than just picking a date and venue. From NFL scheduling conflicts to potential Rhode Island locations, there's a strategic master plan behind their upcoming nuptials that shows just how complicated celebrity weddings become when one person is a global superstar and the other is a professional athlete. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're breaking down every detail we know about their wedding strategy. Let's start with the current status of their wedding planning. Here's what might surprise you. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are not actively wedding planning yet as of September 2025. I know that sounds crazy considering they announced their engagement back on August 26th, but there's actually a very strategic reason for this approach. The couple has made some key decisions about their nuptials, but they're waiting on one major factor before they can move forward with detailed planning. That factor is Travis Kelce's NFL career and whether he's going to continue playing football beyond the 2025 season. Here's where it gets really interesting from a timing perspective. Travis Kelce is in the final year of his current NFL contract for the 2025 season. His decision about whether to retire or continue playing professional football will completely determine when and how their wedding happens. If Travis decides to retire after this season, they'll have much more flexibility in choosing their wedding date. But if he remains in the NFL, their wedding will be scheduled during the off-season, specifically anytime between the Super Bowl in February and when training camp starts in July. This NFL scheduling reality shows just how much Travis's football career still influences their personal life decisions. Even though he's engaged to one of the biggest stars in the world, the NFL calendar remains a major factor in their relationship planning. For most couples, wedding planning revolves around personal preferences, venue availability, and family schedules. For Taylor and Travis, they also have to consider NFL training camp dates, playoff possibilities, and the physical and mental demands of professional football. Now let's talk about the location details that have been reported. Multiple sources suggest that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce could get married in Rhode Island by the end of 2026. This location choice is actually really strategic for several reasons. Rhode Island offers privacy and security advantages for high-profile weddings. It's not as obvious a choice as somewhere like California or Nashville, which means less predictable paparazzi presence and easier crowd control. The Rhode Island location also has personal significance that goes beyond just practical considerations. Taylor has connections to the East Coast, and Rhode Island provides a beautiful, intimate setting that's sophisticated enough for a celebrity wedding, but private enough to maintain some level of normalcy. The end of 2026 timeline gives them plenty of time to plan without rushing, while also allowing Travis to make his NFL retirement decision and plan accordingly. What's really fascinating is how Travis Kelce has been sharing rare details about their wedding planning process in recent interviews. He's been more open about their approach than most celebrities are willing to be, which gives us insight into how they're thinking about this massive life event. The fact that he's comfortable discussing their wedding plans publicly shows how secure and confident they both feel about their relationship and their future together. From a logistical perspective, planning a wedding between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce involves considerations that most couples never have to think about. We're talking about security details, media management, guest list coordination that includes both entertainment industry A-listers and NFL superstars. The guest list alone is probably a logistical nightmare. Taylor's side includes some of the biggest names in music, entertainment, and business, while Travis's side includes NFL players, coaches, and Kansas City sports figures. Coordinating schedules for that level of celebrity attendance requires serious advanced planning. Security planning for their wedding is probably more complex than most government events. Taylor Swift requires presidential-level security at this point in her career, and adding Travis Kelce's profile to that creates an even more complex security situation. The venue will need to accommodate not just the couple's security teams, but also security for dozens of high-profile guests, media control, and crowd management for any fans who might gather nearby. The strategic decision to wait on detailed planning until after Travis's NFL decision shows maturity and practical thinking on both of their parts. Rather than rushing to plan a wedding around uncertain circumstances, they're waiting until they have clarity about their future lifestyle. This approach also prevents them from having to change plans or disappoint people if circumstances change based on Travis's football career decisions. What's interesting about their approach is how it balances Taylor's preference for control and planning with the unpredictable nature of professional sports careers. Taylor is known for being incredibly organized and strategic in her career and personal life, but Travis's football commitments introduce variables that even the most detailed planning can't completely control. Their willingness to adapt their wedding timeline based on his career shows how much they prioritize their partnership over external pressures to have a quick celebrity wedding. The off-season timing window from February to July is actually perfect for a celebrity wedding in many ways. It avoids major award show seasons, holiday complications, and gives them a clear window when Travis won't have football obligations. This timing also allows for honeymoon travel without worrying about training camp preparation or season performance impacts. From a business perspective, their wedding is going to be one of the most watched celebrity events in recent history. The media rights, photography deals, and exclusive coverage opportunities represent millions of dollars in potential revenue. However, both Taylor and Travis seem more focused on creating a meaningful personal celebration than maximizing commercial opportunities from their wedding coverage. The Rhode Island location choice also suggests they want a more intimate celebration rather than a massive Hollywood spectacle. Rhode Island venues tend to be more personal and romantic rather than grand and theatrical. This location preference indicates they're prioritizing meaningful celebration with close family and friends over creating a media event that generates maximum publicity. Looking at their current approach to wedding planning, it's clear that both Taylor and Travis are thinking about this as a life partnership rather than just a one-day celebration. The strategic timing, location considerations, and willingness to wait for clarity about Travis's career all show long-term thinking. Their wedding game plan reflects their understanding that getting married is about building a life together, not just having a perfect wedding day. The fact that they're not rushing into detailed planning also shows confidence in their relationship. Couples who are worried about their commitment often feel pressure to plan quickly before circumstances change. Taylor and Travis seem secure enough to take their time and make decisions that serve their long-term happiness. This patient approach to wedding planning suggests they're both confident that they're making the right decision and don't need external validation or pressure to move forward. So that's everything we know about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding game plan. From the strategic timing around NFL decisions to the potential Rhode Island location, they're approaching their wedding with the same level of thoughtful planning that has made both of their careers so successful. The key takeaway is that their wedding timeline depends on Travis's football future, but regardless of timing, they're committed to creating a celebration that reflects their values and priorities as a couple. What do you think about their approach to wedding planning? Do you respect their decision to wait for clarity about Travis's NFL future, or would you rather see them set a date and plan around it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure you're subscribed to Famecast Daily for all the latest celebrity wedding updates. Hit that like button if you found these details fascinating, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to Famecast Daily, and check out our other videos covering Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow with more breaking celebrity news.